you want me to grade the
Yes.
sitting mayor? You wouldn't be getting a high grade. You wouldn't be getting a high grade for sure.
You know, listening to my good friend Markland, I only come to one conclusion, that he does not know nothing about local government or what is there.
I've been saying for the past couple of days and a couple of weeks that what the people of Portmore are looking for is a proper representation, access to their mayor, visibility, right? And the low-hanging fruits. I mean, the on-time and regular garbage collection, the streets being properly lit. We have lots of BPOs and lots of young people engaged in employment in Portmore. And some of the bus stops. I mean, ladies are there waiting on taxis in the night. We need to have some lights in those. Talking about water in Portmore, a consistent flow of water. We need that from the hills of Hellshire to the plains of Gregory Park. Road infrastructure. When you look at the traffic congestion, morning and evening, peak hours. When you go through that toll, it takes another hour and a half to get up to Hellshire. That's ridiculous. So we want to ensure that we work on the road infrastructure, get the roads widen, and I must say that we've heard time and time again in recent pronouncements from the Prime Minister that that's also a priority when it comes on to Portmore, making sure that we widen the roads to take the traffic, because investments are coming into Portmore, new housing developments.
So what will you be offering?
What I'll be offering, just to guide the process, because what happens from time to time, and we see it across successive government, where if you have the sitting in central government, if central government is different from local government, then there's opposition. And I'm saying, why oppose a project? Why oppose something that is going to benefit the people? So I want to be that conduit for the people of Portmore, to be the people's mayor. So whether it is coming from my party as the Jamaica Labour Party, or it's coming from the PNP, if it's going to be a benefit to the people of Portmore, it must be looked at. It must be approved.
Do you believe that there's a need for greater reform, such that local government does not, for want of a better expression, be the sort of lapdog then?
Exactly, and local government touches the people, right?
So what reform specifically would you want to see?
We want to transform Portmore division by division, and we want to give more autonomy to local governance, that we can make suggestions, we can implement policies and do things that will benefit the people. But if you walk through Portmore, some of the communities, you'd wonder if that's really Portmore, because I mean, lots of zinc fences. We want to tear those down and give the people some sense of value, some sense of worth, because your environment determines sometimes how you react, how you operate in society.
You know, listening to my good friend Markland, I only come to one conclusion, that he does not know nothing about local government or what is there. Because when you look at, for example, he mentioned garbage collection, street light. Is the Minister of Local Government determined? And from 2016, the Minister of Local Government don't issue no street light at all. Right? Across the municipality. And not only my municipality. Right? The control of garbage that I speak about before is National Solid Waste Management Authority determined, because even when the new trucks come around, they parade around Jamaica with these new trucks, right? And nothing done. The people of Portmore, we percentage-wise collect the most property tax, and we ask that a truck, even one of those new trucks, place inside the municipality. We get none. Right? So
what you need somebody's on the lobby.
Let him finish,
no.
Mr. Edwards.
We lobby, we have discussion with the CEO of National Solid Waste Management Authority over and over. We do that, okay? So, the
20 seconds.
road network within Portmore started widening from Bayside to Nagoed. The other phase was supposed to be done from Nagoed to Greater Portmore 4th Street. Nothing come from central government to do that. The Brayton Parkway was supposed to upgrade it to a 4-lane. The government changed the plan and bring it to Grange Lane to accommodate the development over by Burner Lodge. Their housing development, right? Because the discussion around the table at the time was the new look of Portmore, which I talked about before, where the Angway Mall is and all of that, was to widen that road from Southborough roundabout to Brayton Road. And they changed the plan based on the housing development that is taking place there. So my good friend, I am inviting you after the 26th to sit and I will teach you about Portmore because you were absent all the time.
I wasn't absent.
Yeah, man, you was
I'm
absent.
always in Portmore.
No.
But I guarantee
you sleep in Portmore, but you don't know nothing about Portmore.
What we need is a mayor that is going to be, so
and
you're complaining
the thing about accessibility, you know that anyone in Portmore call 8295089 and they don't get the phone no answer. Immediately after whatever I'm doing, they normally get a return call. And every first Wednesday and third Wednesday, my office is open. All the citizens associations have access to me and anybody at all. So they are open their policies there, which you use already.
At the end of the day, then you still need more access, and I can guarantee you, it doesn't matter if it's central government or local government, I guarantee you that when I become mayor of Portmore the 26th of February, you will see more garbage trucks rolling into Portmore, the street lights,
right.
and other
Thank
things
you
that are
very
happening,
much.
you will see that.
Thank you very
You're
much.
right.
The JLP has won Portmore before. What will it take for the party to win it again?
What
The
will-
mayoral.
The mayoral.
What will it take? It will take all hands on deck, and folks are saying you're new to the politics, you're a newcomer. I might be a newcomer, but we have a party that is 80 years old, and of course the machinery that is in place is a well-oiled machinery that can mobilize and galvanize every supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party, those who are undecided, and those who really want to see something, some semblance of change and progress and prosperity as it relates to Portmore.
It was what, 10-2 in the last election?
Sure.
What is the count now? Clean sweep or what?
Going to be a clean sweep.
Oh.
From all indication, it's going to be a clean sweep. Our machinery are
And remind us which two?
it was the Gregory Park division and the Independent City division. Those are the two. Right? The people have made a mistake when former Mayor Keaton became mayor of Portmore. He wanted to enter the race again, but I think the people voice, he listened well, and he refrained from doing so. And with my good friend who offered himself to run for mayor, all I can say to my good friend, because it is not just now that I know Markland. We share a lot of other attributes outside of politics, and I can just say to him that he finds himself on the wrong side, but I will be having further discussion with him. because one of the things is that in Portmore we don't have that tribal politics in Portmore. Very few places you might find a little flare up, and the leadership of the municipality, both members of parliament and mayors and councillors, we try to make certain that we steer our supporters from doing so.
Mr. Edwards, you just heard the mayor talking about a clean sweep for the opposition PNP. What's your response?
Well, for sure, when I become mayor, there will be a clean sweep of the municipality building in terms of making sure that there's no dust before I start working. So that's the only clean sweep I can refer to. We do have two sitting councillors in person of Courtney Edwards, Independent City, and Joy Bella Brown in Gregory Park. We have Richard Mendes in Hillshire Division. We have Patrick Barrett, Greater Portmore East. Dr. Renee Level, Greater Portmore North. Trisha Walters, Greater Brayton Division. Pusher Holmes, Waterford Division. Tashai Rose, Westchester Division. Dwayne Ibans, Bridgeport. We have Damara Lawson, Southborough Division. Marlon Gordon, Portmore Pines Division. And again, Raymond Jack in Edgewater Division. I am expecting a majority control of the municipality, given the work of the 12 divisional councillors, divisional chairmen, along with the support they've been receiving from the respective member of parliament in the person of the Honourable Alanda Terrelong for East Central, and we have Robert Miller over there in the Southeastern. Mr. Delroy Downey, who is the MP caretaker for St. Catherine Southern, is also working with his councillors. So I know with the support that we have and what we've been doing on the ground so far, we will have majority control of the municipality, and the people will come out on the 26th and not just vote for Markland Edwards, a GLP mayor, but as I said before, I will be the people's mayor. I want to be a mayor for all of Portmore.